Hello, Christina. I'm sorry you can't see my face. You can see this blue Turkish kind of background. It's because I have taped my camera. So that's what you're gonna see, but I'm what you're gonna hear. So, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, greatest writer, greatest love story of all time? I don't think so. I will accept all the way and acknowledge that Shakespeare is a really skillful writer with technical and rhetorical devices that are out of this world. Um, Here I'm especially referring to when Romeo and Juliet meet each other at the first time, which we also analyzed on the class, when they speak in sonnets, which is an amazingly written phrase of literature. Also, I think about the first steps, the first introduction, not the prologue, but the introduction, when the Montagues and the Capulets are fighting at the start, where they bite their thumb and all that gibberish. Where I remember very clearly when we had this visitor from Britain who taught us to walk accordingly to what we thought, and that really underlined how the the play is so beautifully written, but it is only how it is written, not what is happening at the story. Because personally, I really don't think that Romeo and Juliet is that good of a story. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Because if we need to ask, is Romeo and Juliet the best love story of all time? I think we need to ask the question at first: what is a good story? And in my opinion, I think that either a good story should be relatable or or uh, artistic, and in that kind of way, or it should be entertaining. And if it's only the story about Romeo and Juliet, I would neither say that it's relatable or that if it is entertaining. First of all, I think that a good love story should make sense in terms of how love works. If you should say that Romeo and Juliet is the perfect and the best love story of all time, you need to accept the fact of love at first sight. And I think that love is way more based on how the insides of a person, their personalities and their opinions and their values, is way more what you fall in love with than their appearance. I think this that your outside reflects your insides is belongs in another time period, and it's not not how we do it anymore. Um, Romeo and Juliet, they when we think about it, they don't even really know each other. They when they talk to each other, they almost all the time talk how much they are in love with each other, and never how who they are. They just say they know each other's names. They know that they're Capulet and Montague. Nothing else on the outside. They really don't. Yeah, they don't get to know each other. They don't solve problems together. They meet at night, get married the day after, and then die together because they can't be together. I think that is one of the thinnest plots of all time. Um, Maybe not of all time, but I don't think that we can call that a love story worth the title of the best of all time. So yeah, it's a great written story, but not the best love story of all time. Bye bye.